Yeah, I'm impressed because I didn't want to do that.
Rolling, rolling, rolling,
Well,
rolling,
now you get to
rolling,
drive it
rolling.
down the same way we came up.
Oh, goody.
Very, very
If it makes
slowly.
you feel any better, I'm taking that thing down, so, you know.
It's what a turtle does. Smoking, smoking,
Turtles are awesome.
smoking. Toking, toking, toking. Chuffing, chuffing, chuffing. It's what a kush does. I should do a poem about all my friends on that theme. And record it with a video, Battlefront 2 video.
Hold up, stay there for a second, Kush. I have an idea. It may go horribly wrong, but it may also be a golden moment of epicness. Oh! Alright, she's all yours. Bulletproof windows, protect me! Oh no, they're all smashed out.
I thought we were going down the other way, but alright. Let's do the hard way.
No,
I guess.
I'm following you. That's why I came this way. So.
No, I'm following you. I know exactly
What?
how you following me is going to be.
Alright, well, you wanted the other side,
There
yeah?
were 3 of them,
It doesn't really
but
matter
only
too
one
much.
going to server room.
Yeah, it does. This side's way
I cannot
harder.
give you exact time. On one side, it
Actually,
feels
this
like
side's way
hours.
easier.
Right, so are we doing this
Only
properly,
minutes.
like slow as
Emergency people
possible,
have
or
been there
fast as
sometime,
possible
but
with,
police not start
proper
ordering
controlled
every people
turn, or are we
around
just
yet.
gunning it?
Did anyone else see these men?
I'd say medium speed. Like,
No,
try to make it
no
to the
one
bottom,
else
but
see.
don't
I
fucking
think-
10 kilometers thing, you know?
I mean,
Yeah,
no,
gotcha.
no, I swear, no one else see them, just me. I,
Like this? This
My
is
guy's
good?
just fucking rolling it
tell
with
you
one arm
everything I
hanging
know.
on.
Please,
No
you
fucks
must
given.
believe me.
He knows it's
Oh.
gonna die, okay?
It didn't let me push the
Oh.
button.
Yes,
Oh dear.
yes, I am sure.
Oh
Oh, you
dearie
prick.
me.
You've given me enough to go on for now.
Yeah, see,
I mean,
that's why I'm
if you
going a
think
little
of
bit
anything
slower
else,
and didn't want to be
anything
in
at
front of you
all,
because
contact Interpol again.
you can do that and get
That's
away
for
with it. I do that and I'm going to
The
be
man
you
I
in a
speak
couple
to
of
before.
seconds. You're dead.
I do that. Thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're right. I can get away with it
Dang.
because I have
Spoke to
some
Patrick
level of
around
power in climbing.
Looks like someone from Tarvo started.
So I can
No,
probably
because
get
you
back
have
to
a
the
roof
top.
that keeps your head from being crushed.
Tarvos? What? You think they corrupted it? Why? Why would they do that, Jensen? I mean, I can't just call up Mr. Tarvos and ask, you know?
Oh,
Leave the
God.
asking to me.
Oh!
They have a regional
Rock,
Goodbye.
office in
save
Prague,
me.
right?
Thank you.
Yeah, at Terminal Station. You need
The
to take
Jesus
the metro
Rock
to
of
get
Mount
there.
Chiliad, that's what it will
I'll let you know
forever
what
be
I
known
find
as.
out.
Yeah, I'm right beside you.
The
Oh, wait,
Jesus
Jensen.
Rock of Mount
Terminal
Chiliad.
Station is on lockdown. Reports for why
There's
haven't
my
come
Lord
in
and
yet,
Savior.
but let me work my magic.
Oh my god, this thing is so tail happy!
There.
Like her.
Just gave you access to a train. You should be able to get there with
Because
no
it has
problem now.
4 back wheels.
Okay.
I had to decide whether or not to do the jump then. It totally was worth it.
What? It's already loading another level?
Oh! I love how this thing's even got a crushed up front end now.
That was my fault, to be honest.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Oh no.
Oh god. Oh god, I should not have followed you. You took the jumpy way.
I did. I also took the slumpy way.
Oh!
I love that the front wheel
Oh.
grips really
Hey.
well.
How did you get through the
Oh!
lockdown?
Dead!
No
So
trains are
dead!
supposed to stop
I need Interpol. I need to
All I
speak with
saw was a
someone in
headlight
Tarvo's
just
office.
disappear into the
Well, I'm
distance.
sorry, but there's a bomb scare going on outside.
You
My
wouldn't have
lieutenant
seen
gave me
me,
strict orders
because
not
I
to
got
let anyone
ejected
through.
from that bitch like
You'll
a
have to turn
fucking
around or
railgun.
wait it out. Either way, I have a post to maintain.
I must have hit the ground doing like
Unless
120
we
GTA
got
speed.
another
Holy
problem. The lockdown
fuck.
here is due to a bomb scare.
Where's
Can't
your
get into
car?
Tarvos until it's
Oh,
resolved.
here we
I
go.
accelerated like
I've
I
been to that
fucking
office
hit the
before.
boost
They're
on
in
the
the middle of
fucking
building an access area connected to the
Batmobile,
station.
man.
But if you use it,
I'll
Oh,
be
does it
breaking
have
into the
that?
offices of a security company.
No.
Think they'll thank me for identifying flaws in their defenses?
But that's what my body did when it
Yeah,
left that
probably
fucking
not.
thing.
Especially if they're trying to cover up any involvement with Ark.
Dude,
Well,
like-
as you know, we leave a man behind.
Hopeful, here you go.
From where we were up there, I got launched all the way to the bottom. And it took me about 6 seconds to hit the ground.
Ah! Bulletproof doors! Save me! No!
And I blew it up too. How do you feel? Huh? Punk? Lucky?
A little under weather, to be honest. A little under the weather.
A little hot under the collar?
The good news is I can now get a different car to test over here. Ouch.
Let's activate invisibility, Battle.
Oh!
Oh, okay, so you don't have to pay for repairs in a friendly
Holy,
session.
what did you do to it?
To what?
And you have 16 apps open. The fucking tablet, it's like, has this big temperature warning shutting down because it's overheating and shit.
Yeah, they do that.
Well, and my girlfriend's horrible about leaving all the fucking apps open, so she's usually got Instagram, Facebook, Safari, my manga fucking app, the fucking alarm
Right, so
clock,
that one is how
and
much
like a
energy
million
I've
fucking
got.
things. It's ridiculous. Pinterest, fucking Wish, like, oh my god. Whatever app she can find on there. Return in... Nope, not that. Return that.
Right, hacking.
Motorcycle.
I'm doing right hacking.
Pendle pants. There you go, bro. Give this a shot, Bill.
I had a more fun idea.
The Progan Tyrus is a hypercar, and you're gonna do that uphill? All I gotta say, too, is, like, this... Of all vehicles, this one might actually be able to do that fucking horrible hill that we were having issues with, too. Like, this thing
Have
is
to do
stupid
that
good on
later.
off-road. Ring, ring, ring.
Oh dear. Yeah, I see some problems with this car's length already.
This thing is so ridiculously good. Look at how far I am already.
I mean, you are up against a hypercar that's 3 meters long.
Yeah,
I don't know why they
but
made this
regardless, if
stupid
we
so
would have done
long.
that even with the Hot Rod Blazer, it wouldn't have been able to do it as quick.
Yeah, true that. Can you put more hot water in, please? Thank you.
See, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Gone. Fucking gone. Gone.
If you want to see gone, I will show you. Oh shit, I'm gone.
Oh, I just flew. Oh, don't hit a tree. Alright, we're good.
You know what's
Fucking like
impressive
80
though? I
up
am
the side
making
of a
it up this-
fucking flat hill. Like, goddamn.
I always say stuff and then screw it up.
That's the essence of a jinx.
Služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno.
As long as you don't hit anything to knock you off, man, this thing is stupid good.
Obsluhy či důstojníků Tarvosu. Za komplikace se hluboce omlouváme.
Like, I'm taking jumps uphill.
To hack it.
And I'm at the top.
Service advisory. A security lockdown is in effect.
I should not be making it up this hill, but I am.
By the station attendants or Talos officers. We sincerely apologize for the...
You know what's interesting is this car seems to be front-wheel drive, Kush.
That is rather interesting, actually.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
At least my way down will be a lot faster.
Access denied.
Well, and like, maybe not downhill, I guess. Even then, like, try out the Shotaro, dude. Or bring your own out. So, but I'll be right back, I gotta run down the hill quickly.
Oh. Oh, what? I get stuff just because I didn't hack that thing. I get attacked straight
Nice
away.
work with the train, Chang, but we got another
I
problem.
get stuff, so I got to get it
The
right
lockdown
first.
here is due to a bomb scare.
Oh,
We can't get into Tarvos until it's resolved.
that's
There is another
bullshit.
way. I've been to that office before. They're in the middle of building an access area connected to the station. But if you use it...
I'll be breaking into the offices of a security company. Think they'll thank me for identifying flaws in their defenses?
yeah, probably not. Especially if they're trying to cover up any involvement with ARC.
I'll reconnect when I've reached their command center. Jensen out.
Got it. Yes, got it.
You too? Thank you.
You guys still there?
Yeah. You?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid question, right?
I'm just playing, this Deus Ex. I'm playing the Desperate Measures DLC. I love this game, Camila. I'm actually looking forward to replaying it. But at the same time, I'm also looking forward to helping other people in Far Cry 5.
Yeah, I might be free for that later. Tonight. After work. I finished a bit
Oh,
earlier.
you've got 2 days off, haven't you?
You've missed them.
Oh, so if I played this game for 2 or 3 hours, yeah, I could then come and... Hang on a second. I've got to adjust the sound, hang on. So I could come and help you in Far Cry 5 afterwards if you want.
I have to go to my meeting, remember?
Oh, so you've got to go into work specifically for the meeting?
Yeah.
Oh, what a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I know, right? Way to waste my days off.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Why can't they wait? Why can't it wait until you... Oh, fuck off.
Because it's work.
Yeah, but still. Bloody hell. Oh, well then, we'll have to do it another time then, I suppose.
Yeah. Ah, well.
Well, you were playing GTA with Kush, I just thought you were going to be doing that, otherwise I would have done Far Cry 5 instead.
No, I need to eat something anyway.
Yeah, well I did it late, man, because it happened to me again. I crashed all day. I must have needed that sleep though, because I feel fucking a lot better now.
Well, I went to Brizzy to get my visa sorted for my trip to China. And then you find out I have to come back next Friday, and And then that was on 3 hours sleep, so when I got home, I don't know, I just fell asleep around 7 and that was it. 2 a.m. I woke up.
Well, I ate my dinner.
Now
I
get to
finished
stay
my dinner.
awake until at least midnight.
I finished my dinner at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků Tarvosu.
Must have been, I feel better though because I ate a packet of chips with 8 chicken legs. Because I bought the chicken soup, so I ate the legs afterwards.
Yeah.
But 8 of them, I'm not usually able to eat 8. The best I can usually do is 6. I was so hungry, and the chips as well. Now, does this gun actually stun? I'm pretty sure that you hit that to... So I've got 5 shots with the stun, and that's it. That's all the ammo that you give me to start off this game. Well, if I had half a brain, I would save this. So I don't have to do that hacking again.
Drawing a smiley face on a roof so that when Kush gets back he can see it. I'm doing it in skid marks, by the way.
I still find your video funny.
Which one?
I'm so glad that I saved it when I did, because now I've been detected. The camera detected me while I was taking that guy out, and it all happened because, being the dickhead that I am, I managed to get behind the guard, so there's 2 of them in there.
Služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků Tarvosu.
I think a lot of people could pull this off. I'm just going to say that now.
I'm going to have to do a takedown on this guy. I'm gonna have to take a risk going here. That worked out nicely. Oh wow, I managed to close the door and everything. Jeez, Commander, when you've played this game before, and you go back into it, you save a lot of time. Because you know what to do.
Yeah.
Full code 0. Confirmed. Like the primary!
I don't believe it. He opened the door and found me just after I was boasting about how clever I am.
Nice work.
Look at that. Look at that. They're all waiting outside the door. Look at that. He's throwing a grenade.
Primary is ghost. Confirm. Primary. Primary is solo. Ready at exit.
Night.
Primary
Kush, come look
cornered.
at the mural I've drawn for you.
Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů
Just finished it, in fact.
Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční
Primary is
obsluhy
solo.
či
Ready at
důstojníků
exit.
Tarvosu.
You see
Za
it?
komplikace se hluboce
Primary
omlouvám.
cornered. Holding. Primary is solo. Ready at exit.
Service advisory. A
Primary
security
cornered.
lockdown is
What's
imminent.
happened to my
Please follow
augmentation?
evacuation instructions given by the station attendants or Tarvos officers.
What's happened
We
to my
sincerely
augmentation
apologize
for
for
the
inconvenience.
visibility? Oh, because I died, it didn't save the changes I made to his augmentations.
Hey DJ.
Oh, you bastard! It didn't save them.
Oh god damn.
That's why I couldn't go invisible.
Služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů
Oh, that's
staniční
bullshit,
obsluhy
man, 'cause
či důstojníků Tarvosu. Za komplikace se hluboce omlouváme.
Holding on cornered primary.
Service advisory. A security lockdown is imminent.
Code 0. Primary neutralized.
Oh, no wonder I died so easily. Oh, you fucking asshole.
Sorry, man. Fucking women.
Very nice
Anyway,
to-
like I was saying, did you check out the mural I drew you? Oh no, it's gone! No!
It didn't save
It's alright, I did however take a screenshot of it.
Oh, it didn't save my practice the invisibility. Oh, fuck
I
off.
made this while you were gone. I'll send eventually.
What?
Oh, for goodness sake.
I, I punched you to knock you off and you just died. What did you
Well, I
do to
wasn't
bring your
weak or
health down to
anything.
nothing?
I didn't. I did nothing.
Well, your health had to have been at least like half or below.
No.
Like, my strength is only level 1. It's not like I'm fucking Bruce Lee over here with my character. Yeah, my strength is like 1.5. I'm still considered weak. Yeah, you just kicked me and I what the fuck?
Right, so now it should have my thing. So that's why it didn't work.
It was a nice try.
Hey, you know what I've just noticed? This mural on the wall here, Kush,
Mm-hmm.
it actually kind of looks like the plans for what's-his-name's underground fortress.
It's actually to do with the Kiflam cult.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay. Let's see. I'm pretty sure you can still find it in your cell phone, even if you're online.
What's going on here?
Oh no. Yes.
I mean, I could go ahead and use explosives too, but it's
Anomaly
a fucking
detected.
bike, you know?
Access
I know,
granted.
it's great.
Oh no.
So instead I'll just use that.
Not another terminal. Not this bullshit again. I suppose I could jump over. I do have invincibility, but... It's a security 3. Oh, you cock. I can't use it.
Oh, you can't dodge with this one.
Yes.
Wait. It says that I have 3 kills and I thought you had 3 kills.
Yeah, it's a bit glitched out. But, I mean, you did kill me on that bike before.
And you're just about dead again.
Oh, fuck! It got stuck on the railing! What an idiot! Why did he put it there?
That was great. Well, I'll be right back. Apparently it's ready. So.
Oh, that was so upsetting.
Oh, here we go. I think I found a way out. I must have activated that. Yeah.
Yes, I'm coming.
Yeah, you know, before that little musical interlude there, I was talking about some serious shit. So let's keep
Heard
going.
something.
Now that Sarif Industries has gone bankrupt and been summarily taken over by Taeyong Men, they've really gone to...
Primary code 0. Neutralized.
This is bullshit, you know. You put me back into this game and you fucking... Oh, it's just bullshit. You give me no fucking weapons apart from a stun gun. You know, what am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah. It's a bit like that, isn't it? But
like it.
You said you liked the challenge, so the game heard you and it's giving you the challenge.
Well, I got him this time. So because I don't know whether I'm supposed to hit him or... He's just a security guard. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, look at this, a cabinet, weapons cabinet, and it's empty. Oh no, it's not. Oh no, it's not. I'll take that back. Commander? Yes, it does. Okay, I was wrong. There is ammo in here. That's better. Oh, it's a pocket secretary. Okay.
I'm just such an asshole.
I thought you were laughing at my burp.
That too. I can't wait till Kush gets back.
No! What is
When we
it
do
about
our downhill run, the moment he hits a rock or something with the front end of my car, it's going to just explode, but I've put all the bombs where he can't see them.
What is it about the police in Prague that they always seem to misplace a lot of evidence? I have a feeling they're doing it on purpose. What do you think, Mr. Turtle? Slow but steady wins the race, except in Trackmania. God, I feel weird having dinner so early in the morning when I should be having breakfast. Well, when are you going to be back from your meeting?
All goes to plan about lunchtime.
Okay, so we might be able to do something in the middle or late afternoon. If you're free.
And then I have to go back to work anyway.
What?
Well, my 2 days off have been.
Oh, okay, now. Jeez, your job is demanding. Yeah. You work strange hours. You fucking get in trouble for the littlest things. Okay, you've got to be exposed to members of the public, some of whom are just, like, calling them bogan would be to give them a compliment. Okay, now. You must have a wonderful control over your temper. Tell you what, in your situation, I would be going through a lot of phone books.
Phone books?
Yep. Phone books.
Oh.
I told you what a little trick they used to do to leave bruising.
Yeah.
They hit the phone book with the phone book's pressed on your back or on your side. I'd be using it so many times that the phone book itself will end up being damaged and then you have to get a new one. Because it just would piss me off. Especially if I went to some place and find out that the husband's been beating up the wife or the kids or something like that. Just my first instinct is to want to beat him up, you know, but obviously that's the wrong way to react. Not again. Not more guards.
They should. Seat's balance was completely reconfigured, and they tweaked the hand controls. Have a go around, won't you?
Oh, one of them's that bloody robot. I'm gonna have to run past here. Oh, for a second there I thought that was the bell. I thought
You wanted me at level 120, I'm leveling up. Also, I've lost your bike.
Oh, there's a robot over there though, that's not fair. It's not fair. How am I supposed to get over there with this bloody robot sitting looking at me?
I love how it had it set to attackers and it still wouldn't auto-target you.
Yeah, same for me.
Oh, wait a minute. I might be able to go up the stairs here.
I have the high ground.
See, Anakin, all you had to do was not jump.
Oh, look at all the goodies in here. Oh, I'm glad I got him. Oh, there's even a computer and crafting parts. I love this game, Kush.
It's a fairly entertaining game, yeah.
It's more than just entertaining, it's a work of art. Yes, there's all goodies in here. Yeah, the only thing I've got to be careful now is I've got to save it, because I can't trust. I won't trust in case I set off that alarm. Alright, it's Emon.
You take so little damage!
I do have heist armor on. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, 50% damage reduction to bullets. Plus, the fact of the matter is when you're doing that, only your head pokes out. The only thing I could shoot was you straight in the fucking eye. So while I might have hit you with less bullets, they were more effective. Also, it doesn't help for you at least that, like, the Gunsberg sweeper out of my SMGs is the only thing that's not Mark II. See, that takes a lot more bullets to kill you with. But like what I killed you with was the bullpup rifle Mark II.
Alright, what is this taking me to?
The reload timing.
Gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Listen to you.
Oh, I got you so bad. Oh shit. Oh, he was like dropping explosives trying to get me, and I was deacon left and right, and then I managed to cut him off and get him with the brass knucks. If only I was on fire while I did it. Oh yeah, just you wait, I was searching through my wheel here. I just realized. Oh, I pulled you, DJ. I fucking chucked a Molotov at him.
I'm proud.
Damn, DJ, that would have been your favorite.
I'm glad. I'm glad that I set
I was
an
hiding around a
example.
corner, I run out on fire, try to detonate Kush, and I take myself with it.
Spider-Man. I'm glad that I've influenced you guys in a positive way. Hey, Spider-Man, here you go, man. Right, so I'm gonna go up here.
I think I got you with like one, and then the other one detonated because of the first one and bounced even higher.
Oh well, look what I found here. Curiosity pays off, but...
You'll never see me now. Incognito.
Oh!
I was just like fanning back and forth too with the Gunsberg.
I genuinely can't auto-aim you though.
Hold interaction menu, go to player targeting priority and set it to everybody. You still can't hit me from like a distance, like target from too far away, but once you get within like 50, 60 meters you can.
Oh yeah, it's much better. What the fudge are you wearing?
My neon suit with pulsing lights. Like I said, you'll never see me coming.
You weren't even visible on my screen then.
Dude, how was I not? I'm flashing over here.
Yeah, but it genuinely doesn't do that on my screen. Like, I couldn't see you. You were behind the rock on my screen. It's just that lag.
Yeah. I tried to see if you could like flip me if I jumped, but you only knocked me backwards.
Oh, for goodness sake.
You came over that rock to an assault shotgun, what did you expect?
I don't know, I had an AP pistol. I was kind of hoping, you know, a couple of rounds to the face would, you know, do the job, but it didn't. I don't think it even connected.
No.
Don't know what did when he was in there.
It's fucking up your aim when I
We're
flip you.
soldiers. We don't need an explanation. If we get into
I'm
trouble,
unarmed.
we'll just say the orders came from up high.
Well, great.
I'm not sure we
Yeah, I chucked right as you were like, I'm armed.
We'll be fine.
I wonder what happens when you do this. Oh god!
You actually stayed less lit than I thought you would, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of hoping it would blow up in my hands.
I gotta go down to my aunt. She's getting her fucking washer repaired.
Ah.
And she's at work, so I gotta go fucking sit there while they do it.
Well, have fun.
Yeah, I know, right? Hopefully it'll be quick. We'll see, though. But, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
You know, hey Kush.
Yep.
Have fun, mate. I'll talk to you soon.
Honestly, it's funner than hanging out with my girlfriend in fucking super cunt bag mode today, so...
Well...
Oh dear. Whenever I hear the phone ring, either for you or for Kush, a part of me always thinks that it's going to be a phone call you wish you didn't receive.
Yeah.
Whereas in my case, because I'm single, the only phone calls I get... Yeah, anyway, I am streaming, so yeah. I have a bad feeling I have to knock one of these guys out so I can get the...
Be right back, I just need to switch headphones.
Wait, he hasn't even noticed me.
I'm gonna go make some tea. Such a cold and rainy day here.
Wish it was rainy here.
Yeah, I bet you do with your drought.
Well, it is cold. Like, it's now 19, 20 degrees. It's going to be like that for the rest of the week. But they're actually saying on the news this morning that, you know, all the clothing shops that have winter clothes, well, they order that stuff like a year in advance. So they get it delivered at a certain time, whether they want it or not. So what's happened is they received all the winter stock and it's not selling.
Well, like Kathmandu, but it'll sell eventually, even though we don't have winters anymore. Did you see the news report about champagne sales going up?
No.
Yeah.
Why?
I think the Gold Coast directly influenced that. I don't know, it's just on the rise. Champagne sales are up 30% and sedans are down 38%. It's just economic growth news. But you know what get this right, you know what the new choice of family car is?
We're
talking family car, right? So you take your kids to school, you know, you drive it around everywhere, you do your shopping with it. Guess what it is? And a clue, you won't believe it.
What?
The Ford Raptor. That giant, massive ute that nobody needs is the #1 selling family car. A Ford Raptor. You know, the one with the massive wheels and the word Raptor written on the back of it and the front of it?
No, that's what people like.
Yeah, but what are the kids that grow up in that car going to think? When we're supposed to be saving the planet, everyone's going bigger. Not smaller.
Unfortunately, Commander...
Stupid. It's so dumb. I mean, at least people won't speed around everywhere anymore.
Yeah, look. It's been a long time, but there's been a trend towards the SUV type of car.
No, this isn't an SUV. This is a utility vehicle made for off-roading.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all part of this theme of these vehicles that you can take off-road. They're a lot bigger, a lot tougher. That's what really necessary for a family. So, you know,
it's way, it's stupid in my opinion. But no, I guess that's just my opinion. But
look at these personal records.
I guess I'd rather that be the #1 seller than frickin' Nissan GTRs and stuff.
Sorry to diverge for one moment, but one other thing I like about this game are the emails.
The emails? I've never really read them.
Yeah, some of the subject material, but occasionally gives you information that's actually useful in the game, and it says go to this particular building.
Oh, you mean Deus Ex, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I love them.
My favourite one was, who told my wife I'm having an affair? I'll kill you! I remember reading that one in one of the TV offices.
Yeah, look at this. Employee, client not on break. Personal, family related, personal romantic, personal miscellaneous. Wow.
The only problem is, it completely assumes that people actually use the subject and CC lines, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That never happens IRL. Nah, this is gone.
Okay.
Not there.
So I think I've got the code that I need. I've knocked out this guard. That must be the other side. Oh, that's the other side of the force field, so maybe I'll jump down in here. Oh yeah, there's a lift.
You're a lift.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I just alerted.
What did you do?
Oh, I alerted a guard, but I don't know whether he's going to raise the alarm or not. If he does... Oh, he had to... Oh, the door was made of glass!
Oh, you missed that one good. That's great.
Here comes a grenade.
That's beautiful. Remember, DJ, you can't die.
Yes, you can. No, I did a takedown, that's alright. I've done a takedown and there doesn't seem to be anyone around. And I picked up a combat rifle.
Nice.
I like the dragging. And then you just throw the body across like a tennis ball.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that helped me in a way because now there's no guards down there. So I've taken them all out. How ironic. There's a camera behind me. Oh, I've got the code for this panel. Yes, I have two. So it's 0724. Yes.
One of the things I like about Deus Ex is it doesn't make you go through the pause menu to read the codes again, does it?
Mm-hmm. But
it's just written on the side, yeah.
Yeah, it saves it. Well, it makes sense. I can turn the TV on.
Become impossible to cross. We need a timeout.
Oh, right, 3 TVs.
Separation of the classes, so we can clearly reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
Oh, there's a weapons cabin in here. I'm starting to get some decent weapons.
Unequivocally false.
I'm still knocking out the guards, though.
They are as safe from us as we are from them. I am not augmented, but I have many friends who...
Oh, I've got a laser targeting sight. I can use that. I've got 2 types of guns in my inventory. I wonder if the tranquilizer rifle might be better.
And most of them are afraid to walk outside of their homes right now, because if they do, the level of...
So, I've got 2 handguns, I've got a stun gun. So this one can only hold sleeping ammo. That's the
What ammo? Oh, right, yeah.
Where's this one? There's the stun on the other. And it's given me this one. What happened to the aim sight thing that it gave me?
Hmm?
Oh yeah, there it is. There's a laser sight for the...
Man, I've been having so much good fiber recently.
Thanks for sharing that.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I genuinely meant I was eating, like, superfoods and, like, seeds from overseas and stuff like that. I genuinely didn't mean what you meant.
I'm back to my tranquilizer rifle.
That was all DJ.
That was all you. Did you like the way
Depends
I
on the
said that?
smell. We should be able to identify it.
What smell?
There's always forensic evidence. Now that's weird, I've never seen that happen before.
I don't think I've got enough room for that device. Oh. Oh wow, I've got my old sniper rifle back.
It's a bit strange, I don't understand how that really happened. So I was pouring my tea, and as I've poured it, I've spilt some water down the side of the mug, right? Down the side of it. But the water that I spilled down the side of the mug has taken the same colour the water in the mug with tea bags in it.
Commander?
Yeah.
You're breaking up a little bit.
Whoops. Overdid that a bit. It's fine, it's fine.
Oh,
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so as I was pouring my tea, I spilt a bit, right, down the side of my mug. And the water that was on the kitchen bench had taken on the same colour as the water that was inside the tea mug with the tea bags.
You know what I just... Oh, okay. Sorry. You're gonna find this funny, but you know how...
Hang on, give me 2 seconds to switch headphones back over.
Okay.
What happened?
I snuck into this room and there's a security guard working on a laptop, and I was facing him side on so I could see the side of his face. So I went to do a takedown and I had the tranquilizer rifle in my hand. So I literally pulled the gun out, aimed, used the scope so that I literally was scoping into the spot between his eye and his ear. Just looked at him for a little while. He was working away, and I said, I think it's time you need a coffee break, and then I let it rip. It just looks so funny the way I dropped him immediately, because he had the headshot drops him straight away. It was a tranquilizer though, so I didn't kill him. I'm trying to avoid killing the security officers. I only want to kill any bad guys, if that makes sense. I don't want to kill police officers, and I don't want to really kill the security guards or banks and stuff like that. But anyone that works with criminal gangs or whatever, yep, they're going to cop Molotovs, frag grenades, concussion grenades, knees in the balls, you name it. Knees in the balls. What's that?
This is amazing. I'm just watching YouTube videos.
Oh no, please don't.
Russian police in action.
No, don't, because I'll get in trouble.
Oh. I'll just mute the mic. Here you go.
Oh, I love it when I let a fart off like that. So high pressure, and then the relief. Oh, it's the sense of relief I enjoy the most about letting my guts rip. Just opening, just opening up my ass with gusto, and then talking about it afterwards.
You're a professional.
Oh, that was a
This is so bad. They smashed open every window on every door of this car before they could pull one guy out of it.
What, because they had the shits with him?
No, they're just that incompetent of getting him out.
Hang on a sec, man. Just gotta go for a piss. Fuck, go now. Wow, that was pretty strong. Commander, when will I grow up?
Never.
Could you believe I laughed that long?
I believe you also farted that long before.
Wow. Gee, that Spider-Man's pretty consistent with visiting my streams. I'm quite impressed.
Well done, Spider-Man.
Hmm. He's a good spider.
I have to be honest, this one officer has impressed me. He actually just blocked a shovel with his arm.
Hey, Commander.
Yo.
It just goes to show how small minds are amused by little things. I laughed so much from that earlier burp that my cheeks are actually sore. And I'm not talking about my bum cheeks.
But, well, you might be. But I would argue that the saying is flawed because you're not a small mind.
Oh, you know what, just for that, I'm definitely, next time I'm going to help you in Far Cry 5, I'm going to devote 6 hours. Where am I? I'm in a medical facility. Look at the detail of the display. I wish you were watching my stream at the moment, because you should see this display with the brain scan, and that looks awesome. What, you're looking right now, are you? So you can see this? With the
No, not yet. Hang on, let me log on.
Oh, you don't have to, but... Okay, hang on a sec, I'll pick up all this stuff on the side here while... Let me know when you can see what I'm doing, and I'll have a look. Oh, I got tranquilizer rifle. Yes, good.
Alright, I'm in. Show me these scans.
Look at this. Look at this one.
Catching up.
This one? I like this one's my favourite. I like the red and black. And then this one with the DNA and the helix. The reflection of the light. When I move over, then you can see it clearly.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Look at the detail. Look at this one with the back, with the spine. Wow, that's...
Waiting for the spine.
So
There
much
it is.
detail.
Yeah, I think that's one of the best things about Deus Ex is it does really feel like you're in the universe.
Tell you what though, you gotta keep looking around and make sure you don't miss anything. Oh no, wait. Look over up there. Fuck that. No, there's that, Look at that, I nearly missed that. I'll have to remember that if I ever get myself in a sticky situation, always use the air vents.
Chang, I'm at the command center.
Good timing. Miss Kilmanovic called again. Said the Tarvos officer had a high-tech device on him. The kind you'd need a request email and the lieutenant's blessing to use.
That means an order may have come from the top. I'll see what I can find out.
God damn, they swarm these
His name's
people
Whitaker,
like they're
and if
nothing.
I'm right, his office will be up on the mezzanine.
Oh, there has to be 2 security guards there.
Holy crap. This one Porsche driver, right, he's accidentally run his car into the back of a truck. 6 police officers open all the doors, rip all of the guys straight out onto the floor before they can even get out of the car and exchange insurance details, and they're just being kicked onto the floor like nothing else. Holy crap, I am not going to Russia ever.
I've found a room, Commander, full of lockers. Like dozens and dozens of lockers, and I have to open them all, and there's 3 guards over there. How the hell am I going to take them all out?
Have you got any clues as to what letters they could be in?
I could shoot that one in the head. I could shoot
see
one.
See how it's named after the alphabet? Each section?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save it. And because I think I created 8 slots, yeah. So I can delete the last couple. I'm just going to try my luck and see if I can shoot a couple and melee the 3rd one before I get in trouble.
Good luck.
Possible code 90. Knockdown. Confirm. Confirm on potential 90. Let's go.
Oh no! I missed the 2nd shot. Oh, I got him though. I got him though. So he's down. Oh, now I've got dozens of guards coming in. This isn't going to work. I just knocked one out and shot another in the head, Commander, and then shut the door again. Oh, one came in, and then I shut the door. And then I shut the door. Wow. How did I get away with that?
On my screen you're just standing still.
I am now because I'm standing in the corner because they keep throwing crap at me. The only problem I've got is that I'm running out of tranquilizers. They keep lobbing grenades at me, but it seems there's only 3 of them left. Actually, oh, now there's 4 of them again.
I'd actually be willing to say Russian police are worse than American police. Like, holy shit. I'll be right back.
Wide search underway. Confirmed.
Confirmed. Wide search.
Confirmed.
Confirmed! Go for primary!
Primary is solo. Ready at exit. Wide search. Lost primary. Confirmed. Moving on knockdown. Wide search. Nothing. Confirmed. Confirmed. Nothing on wide.
Moving in! Resume visual! Confirmed!
Confirmed.
Lost the
Visual on
primary.
primary.
Confirmed!
Confirmed. Move to wide.
Primary gone! Confirmed! Holding! No exit for primary. On alert! Primary corner! Engage lateral!
Code 0. Primary neutralized.
There you go. What a cunt of a game. What a fucking prick of a game. How am I supposed to take all three down with the weapons that I have? How the hell am I supposed to get past this?
Meet at the stairway. Hold solid range.
Alright, I'm back.
Right, I'm gonna try something else.
General message. Due to the security lockdown.
Dog, stop it. You don't know if you can have tea.
He's trying to get into his old
I
locker.
spilled some of my
Does
tea
he
and
know
Dog's
his
trying to
locker is
eat it
now in
all up.
Section E?
Yeah, the LT was acting strange. I think something's up.
He was fidgety and nervous, all right. Didn't give me that hello smile thing he does.
9 times out of... Minor audio. I'll check.
Got your post covered.
Oh, I managed to get him without alerting the others.
I thought you were playing Breach.
Yeah, but I wanted to go back to one of these DLCs because Breach is getting really difficult, and I can always come back to that later.
Yeah, but that's what's so much fun about it.
Might have seen something. Stand by.
Stay low key.
It's happened again. I'm getting out of here. Fuck this. I'm sick and tired of it. I'll go back in there later.
Significant of them, in terms of human cases and death toll, is the antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis. It has been spreading quickly.
No visual on incident. Moving to assist potential primary in area.
As work begins in San Francisco, at pharmaceutical giant Versalife's cutting-edge Rockefeller Beach facility to find a more
Possible
aggressive
primary.
cure.
Move. System.
Sources inside the R&D campus tell me, however, that this most recent strain mutates so quickly.
Won't happen again.
Before they can even reach the area. So experts are working
Man.
day and night, not only
This
on the
is Lieutenant Whittaker.
but on new cures
These are trying times.
that will prevent
In the
deadly
streets outside, local police are investigating something that may turn out to be a terrorist bomb. I expect everyone at their best during this lockdown. This means total commitment to Tarbo.
God damn, they posed for a photo after beating the crap out of these guys.
Code 0.
That is all. Carry on.
Confirmed. Code 40. Visual. Confirmed on visual. Confirmed. Recover. Think I...
Resume on primary. Confirmed. Move to wide on primary. Confirmed.
Men, this is Lieutenant Whittaker. Investigate the cause of the alarm immediately. I expect you all to be extra vigilant during this lockdown situation. You have your orders. Whittaker out.
Ah, this is bullshit. Once they find out you're there, you're stuffed.
So which of the DLCs are you doing?
Desperate measures, but it's just getting hard. As soon as they detect you, you're fucked. Well, I don't really know where I'm supposed to go anyway, like... What's the
I think
map?
I need some new mouse pads. These ones are gone.
I need to go to level 4.
Mind you, they might start smelling really nice because I spilled Earl Grey on them. By the way, I figured out the water conundrum. You don't remember the water conundrum, do you?
No, I don't.
The thing where the water on the kitchen bench was the same colour as the water inside the tea mug.
Oh, that.
Yeah, I figured it out. I recently dropped that mug and it didn't break and I was really impressed. So I've gone and made my tea in it, not thinking of anything 2 days later. That was today. And after a while I noticed my mouse pad's really wet and I'm like, what's going on? And I've taken it to the kitchen and noticed a massive crack along the mug. So it was actually leaking that whole time, very slowly. I thought it was a bit odd that my tea defied physics. I think I understand now.
Potential visual. Move. Confirmed. Confirmed. Going to...
God, Russia is a scary place.
Why? No sign. Confirm. Confirm. Continue. Moving to limited.
I can't believe it. There's a guard right in front of me. And what I don't understand too is why was it the search was almost at 100% completion and suddenly it said it heard something even though I didn't move the whole time. I was sitting there the whole time not making a sound, not moving, not doing anything. Such bullshit. Look at this, he's standing right next to the wall. I can see his gun sticking out where I'm hiding. So all he needs to do is take one more step and he'll see me.
Why don't you do a takedown?
Because I want to wait for the alarm to reset.
Can you cook the concussion grenade? Have you been able to save the game? Because try saving and then cook that concussion grenade so it blows up right next to him.
Men, this is Lieutenant Whittaker.
Actually, do you have any other grenades, like smoke grenades and stuff?
Streets outside. Local police are
Hang on a sec, I've got to go up to level... I've got to go to level 4, and the security is too tough to explore. Oh, look at this, now they're searching again, even though... Why? No one saw me.
Because you made a sound.
What, with my ass?
Yeah, as you were crouching and moving, that's a skill. You crouching without making noise is an actual skill in that game, I think. I'll be back.
Deadly infections are at the center of some disturbing health news right now.
Turned on white.
No. Oh, I might be going into the right spot finally.
Unit needs assist. Limited. South by southwest. Go. Unit needs assist. Proceeding. Confirmed. Moving to assist.
Oh no!
Move to patrol. Noted to prior. Unit needs assist. Proceed.
Uh-oh. You still there, man?
Moving to assist. Unit needs assist. Proceeding. Confirm. Confirm. Move to limited pattern. Moving to assist.
General message. Access to range 3 and close quarters combat mode 2 is not possible during this lockdown.
Confirmed. Moving to assist. Unit needs assist. Proceeding.
In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs.
Moving to assist.
Between you and me, folks, the Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is a
Beer.
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at the Palisade Property Bank have made
Beer,
pressing
beer,
needs
beer.
a priority. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government.
Any employee who misplaces or loses their weapon will be
Palisade Bank
fined.
Corporation is now and forever will be the best.
Moving to assist. All units move. Moving to assist. Unit needs assist. Proceeding. I need to close it out. Noted to post. Unit needs assist. Proceeding. Moving to assist. Moving to assist.
Wow. I caught my dog in the midst of attacking my wife's underwear.
Must look after his owner.
Funny.
Why? Why, Commander?
Because you can't help yourself. It's a serious problem.
It's a serious problem. Aw. Well, I tell you what, I managed to get upstairs to the 4th floor I need to go. Exploring here. Oh, it opens up this area here. Is this where I was going up the stairs before? It is too. I'll get out of it. Oh, there was a shortcut there.
This is an interesting match. So it's 4 officers have just walked past a guy. He's kicked one of them in the butt, and now he's holding 2 knives.
Of course he is.
In a little standoff, and he's just been tased as he walked down the stairs. Seems to have cut one of his hands open. They're all just like, what the fudge did he do? Oh no, DJ! He didn't cut his hand open, he fell on the knife.
Oh yuck, don't tell me that, please.
He actually killed himself, basically.
Yuck.
No, but how messed up do you have to be to hold 2 knives out the back of a police station, kick a police officer in the butt, and then not expect them to tase you? And then, of course, you know, he was holding the knives upright, and he stabbed himself in the chest. Like, what an idiot.
Pretty sad, man. Oh. Uh-oh.
That's not sad, he's just a fucking noob.
Wait a minute. I better exit this because I might regret this. Wow, man, this game is as if I never stopped playing it. Still feel really comfortable with it.
You know, if Americans stopped resisting police help, then the police wouldn't have to be the arseholes they are over there. I think that's a sort of 50-50 balance over there with the policing. The more I watch like other places and how they do it, it's just a completely different story. I think I think step one would be to disarm every officer with lethal weapons, but increase the armor that they wear. I think that'd be step one, because that's literally both sides of the law are having their lives saved at that point. Step two, teach them how to de-escalate a situation, because I've never seen, all but 2 or 3 YouTube videos, I've never seen American police know how to de-escalate a situation. You know, talk in a quieter tone, bring the volume down, keep calm, sir. I'm not here to hurt you. We just want to talk at this point, and I'm not saying that while holding a gun. I'm saying that while holding your license, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Sorry.
Please be advised. Range 5 will be closed for maintenance for the next 24 hours.
Didn't you just give me a passcode?
Moving to assist. Note to surprise. Unit needs assist. Proceeding. Unit needs to confirm. All calm.
The fuck am I?
I kind of want one of these things. I've seen them a couple times now. So there's this thing called the Wallabot. Have you ever heard of this thing?
No.
It's this device, and you USB connect it to your phone. You open the app, and as you move it along the wall, it shows you exactly what's behind the wall. It's like an X-ray for your wall. So the next time you go to hang up a photo or something, you're not going to like screwdrive your way into an electronic wire. Now, not only is that useful on a basic consumer level, but imagine what I could do with that thing on a policing level if I could see inside walls.
No. Unit needs assist. Proceeding.
I think it's cool.
I agree.
I'd test it on other objects as well. I wouldn't just stop on walls. I think I'd go as far as going like PlayStations, and I'd check out what you can do to like, well, just things that you could conceal things in. Wallets, aerosol cans. I don't know. I'd go crazy with it. I might even make a YouTube series out of it. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to do that. That's my excuse for buying it.
I remember too.
Guess what? I
Yes,
got in.
yes, yes.
What?
Of course.
Oh, you're
There's a
in.
cutscene.
I'm sorry, sis.
Like
I've done absolutely everything in my power to keep you.
Lieutenant Whitaker.
I have to go.
Very vague cutscene.
Something's
There's
come up.
no background behind you.
Who are you?
The guy behind the counter looks like the guy that played Frodo Baggins in
We have
Lord of the
reason to believe
Rings.
someone from Tarvos Security Services tampered
fucking
with
Elijah
evidence
Wood,
at
man.
Rosita Station shortly after the terrorist attack occurred.
He's been on a
You wouldn't know
bulk
anything about
diet
that, would
though.
you?
Man, he's gotten big.
Interpol? What the hell are you talking about? How dare you
Strike
accuse
me down
Tarvos
in
of
anger,
collaborating
and
with
I'll
terrorists?
always be with you.
I'm not accusing Tarvos of anything yet. I came in here off the record to avoid making things more complicated.
Hey, how come my comment never posted?
I suppose I should
The
appreciate
hell?
that. But we're in the business of protecting things, Agent. Not covering them up.
To threaten. Oh, 9 Ebra. Here you go, mate. Here you go.
Listen, Lieutenant. You're either towing the company line or you're hiding something. Either way, there's been a terrorist attack, and Interpol needs to get to the bottom of it. Help me do that, and I promise, if someone here was involved, I'll do everything in my power to ensure it doesn't come down the wrong way.
That's generous of you. But I've already told you, I'm not hiding anything. You can't just break in here in the middle of a lockdown situation and start pointing fingers. Now get out of here the same way you came in. Oh, and Agent. If you
of course
ever
he
step foot
fucking
in this
does.
office again without
Of course he
approval,
does.
evidence of
Oh, and that's when you two are going to start again.
turn you into a ghost. Do I make
No,
myself
the
clear?
comments. I don't. Yeah, there we go. They're on your screen now. I'm reading the chat. Yeah, well, I've got a uniform just like the guy on the other side of the counter. What of it? It also came in a box. It was blue. And it said hi. It actually had a card in it saying, hi, how are you? Not even kidding.
There's no need for that, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to disrespect you. I'm just following up on a lead.
Well, your lead is a dead end. It's pretty clear that Ark was behind the bombing. I can assure you that Tarvos had no connection.
You know what? I'm just going to leave. And DJ, you're going to have to decide between either Nina Bearer or me in your stream. Can't have both.
Get out of my office. We're done here.
What?
It's called blackmail.
Oh,
Nothing left to discuss.
I would have. Oh, yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was supposed to do with this guy. What am I supposed to do with this guy in here?
I agree with him on this one. Kill the guy.
I have nothing to say to you, Agent.
What, if you got nothing to say to me then? Oh.
I have nothing to say to you, Agent.
Can I do a takedown on him?
Chang, talking to Whitaker is not an option. I'm gonna search his office, see what I can find.
Okay, Jensen.
Well, that's the mission I'm doing, so I tell. Oh yeah, what's in here? A Praxis kit. Oh, my controller's died. Commander? Still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I'm gonna have a drink.
Yeah, it looks like your kind of thing.
There you go. Woohoo! Oh yeah. I still can't hack this though. Old man's prestige sounds like a bottle. That's funny. Well, at least it's still got the word prestige in it. And you could translate old as experienced.
I think it's just old man.
Actually, you know what, Ninebra? That fireplace with the books in the background and the picture there with the family, that looks like you in your retirement. Hello? I think I just put my marshmallows in here. Sorry, I'm teabagging a fireplace, sorry. Oh, fuck off, that's a security rating 4.
That's a fair statement, actually, that last comment, Ninabera. That's a good point, I never thought of it that way. Almost scares me.
Oh, then give us plenty of advice.
No, but read it. Like, it's
we
the
get?
only part of life you can't ask others for help with, because there are no others. You are the old generation when you're the old generation. And those before are gone.
Alright, I can hack them now. I can hack those terminals. Fuck it, I'm not going to miss out on this opportunity. Yeah,
Makes me
I
wish
do.
augmentations were real too.
Yeah, I do, Nino, bro. What do you think? Mate, I realised when I got to my 40s that the best way to grow old is to grow old disgracefully. And that's what I plan to do, and so far I've been very successful.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, the insults. Oh dear. You may want to wait on your hacking, DJ, until you read this.
Access granted.
Oh, what an asshole.
It's sabbatical, isn't it? Not sabbatical, sabbatical. Yeah, of course. Of course I am.
Owned!
Well, what's the point, Nino, bro? I go and have a corporate career. It's about as satisfying as watching grass grow. I bet you that's the code that I needed. Yeah, great. I can go. Yeah, great. Go to Bunnings. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, great.
Yeah, I know for a fact bottle shops will hire anyone because they think you've got experience when you're older.
Yeah, but what do? I tell them I've been working as an accountant for the last 25 years, and now I want to work in a bottle shop because I've decided that's the next excellent step in my stellar career.
Yeah,
They're going to laugh at me. They're going to laugh at me. Although, mind you, I could work in a place like that because I would have no temptation whatsoever with the alcohol. Wouldn't be a problem. Because I'm just not a drinker. Now, if it was one of those dispensaries in California, on the other hand, so he's got an augment on his liver, which obviously means something. So it's the second, third time they mention this.
Toxin filtering.
Yeah, but he's got an augment in his liver, and they didn't know when they employed him. But they only just found out.
What the hell's wrong with that? So you have to not be augmented to work there?
No, I'm not saying that, but it's just that for the storyline, they just keep bringing it up. Wow, that is security 5 rating, lucky. Oh, this. Oh, this is going to have massive goodies in here. Look at this line there, bro. Well, it's got a sniper rifle, but I've already got the sniper. I've got this gun. This one. Don't need it. Really? Inventory full? Bullshit.
I wish.
No, fuck that.
Actually, you know what? Probably better if I don't have one of those.
Instead of a sniper, it's a giant dildo the same length. What, that sniper gun?
What, did he actually write that? What a douche.
Oh, you're making fun of my favourite weapon. I'm really hurt.
Read the comment above it. He's continued his sentence.
Can you hear the pain in my voice?
Can you hear the pain in mine? Such an arse.
Hang on a sec. I'm trying to think. What I need to do is I need to discard that and that. Now I should be able to pick that up. Yes, that's what I thought. Now I can apply it. And then that's why the menu for this can be a bit annoying. So I combine that. So now it's got its targeted sight. So now I should be able to pick all that up again. Yep, there you go. Beautiful, that's what I wanted to do. Alright, let's raid the safe. I think that's what I was supposed to get, the Tavros security key card.
Simon, I can't. Melissa, I don't have time for this. The goddamn train station's on fire.
I know. Your brother-in-law's the one who did it.
What?
I told you Ark was trying to recruit him. When the police find out it was Ivan, they'll come for me.
I can fix this. We've covered up things caught on camera before.
What?
Yeah, if they haven't accessed the station to telling them data yet. I have to go. I have to do this now. I'll call you, Mel. I promise.
Chang, make sure there's a metro train available for me at Terminal Station.
Did you find out who corrupted the footage?
I did better than that. I'll fill you in on the details back at HQ.
By the way, DJ, did you see my photo from Farcry?
The naked girl?
Wasn't that hysterical?
What the hell? I couldn't. I was actually shocked at first, and then I thought that you might have photoshopped her in, that you were playing a joke or something like that. But no, it's definitely the model. So what the hell happened? You picked, and I could see which uniform you picked.
It was just a glitch.
Yeah, I could see the uniform you picked was the right one. Like she was supposed to wear a uniform, but she was naked with the breasts hanging out. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, so you go through your things, and I selected the Mayday outfit without actually pressing X. I just flicked down to the next one, and she was naked, and I was able to repeat that a couple of times. Every time you flick down from the Mayday outfit, she becomes naked.
Okay, well, I'll have to see if that works on mine later. Oh, wait a minute, I already went in here. What's the door to get out?
Now the real question is, are you sure you want to do that with your character?
Moving to assist. Excellent. Noted.
Now I've got to go back downstairs without attracting any attention. Great.
Please remain clear of the area until further notice.
Oh, there's no cameras around here. Oh no, and then as I said there was one around the corner.
Stay firm. Unit needs assistance. Proceeding.
Augmented, natural. It's gotten so wide, so deep, it's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout, a temporary separation of the classes, so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation is false, then, Doctor?
I can't really get past the beam.
The goal of the legislation is to
Alright, it stops there.
safe from us as we are from them. I'm not augmented, but I have many friends who are. Most of them are afraid to walk outside of their homes.
So where am I now? Level 3. Oh, the stairs are over there, are they? Oh, that's just great. Oh, that's just great.
Unit needs assistance. Proceeding. Mechanical is on standby. Moving to assist.
If you come over here, I'm gonna frickin' melee you.
Moving to assist.
General message. For all personnel with children in daycare.
Noted to post.
Due to the security lockdown, all children have been moved to a safe.
Unit needs assistance. Proceeding.
Here are our top stories. Investors around the world today rejoice at a decision by the Czech Republic to approve
Confirmed.
expansion plans
Moving
for
to
the
assist.
Palisade Bank Corporation. Located in Prague,
This guy I should be able to take out because there's no camera.
secure data archiving vault in the world. Cutting-edge security measures have protected the sensitive secrets of mega corporations and influential individuals since private
Maintain while I confirm request. Moving to assist.
Got one. So that's one less guard to worry about.
Have the line. Unit needs assist. Proceeding. Moving to assist.
Come on! What's this bloody thing gonna pass?
Oh good, I pushed him in the perfect spot.
You are solid waypoint. That is priority. Unit needs assist. Proceeding.
You there, Commander?
Yeah, I'm just watching a particularly touching piece.
Of what?
A police officer noticed that there was a car in the wrong lane, oncoming traffic of a motorway. The woman driving in front of him, she couldn't react. She was just flashing her lights. She wasn't going to change lanes or anything. So what the police officer did is he revved his car as hard as he could, drove around the woman and took the head-on impact to stop her dying, and he died in the process.
You know what just... Oh god, that sounds awful. You know what just happened then? I just took a sniper headshot at the guard, and I was aiming and aiming. I held my breath, and just as I let it rip, he coughed, moved his head forward, the shot went over his head, and then lifted his head back up, and he's none the wiser.
That's hysterical. Hang on, I'm going to go back and watch that. How long ago was this?
When they rigged the electronic voting system.
I just did it then.
In Russia, past combat drones.
If I can get that guard that's walking around when he comes back around here, right, then I can get the two that are seated, and then there's only the cameras on. Oh, here he comes now, here he comes now.
I want to see the first one you did, though.
It's awesome.
I want to see that cough.
Go on.
Oh.
Reporting to you live.
It's lucky this game has a map. Could you imagine doing this without the map?
That is priority.
I saw that, yeah. That's amazing. Alright, I'm back with the live stream now.
Close it out.
Did you get him? Nice.
I learnt from watching you playing this game how you were collecting the bodies and just putting them in one room and shutting the door.
Yeah, it works until someone walks into that room, though.
Not if you're
I
not
really
everyone
like
out.
the building that you're in. I like the way it's designed. That sort of wooden concrete combination. It's good, doesn't it?
You know what? I didn't
Poor
realise
guy.
there was a guard. I didn't realise there was a guard over there. That guard that's walking around over there. I didn't
He
notice
saw
him.
all of that, but he didn't. That's funny. Get the other one that's still seated.
Unit needs assist. Proceeding.
Visual on potential code 0.
Damn.
Uh-oh, he heard something.
Oh no. I might have given you bad advice then.
No, he didn't.
Oh, doggy.
Because if I get him, I'm alright.
Yes, true that.
The other thing too is I
He's
might be
gonna
able to...
notice the down security guard though.
He has, but I'm behind him.
Nice.
Oh, but he's the last one anyway, so I'll knock him out.
There you go. Boom!
Watch this, Commander. I'll basketball him down there. Oh yeah, look how far through that body. Oh, guess what? There's no more bodies around.
They were in the other toilet, I think. Sorry, I thought everyone just wanted to hear from Spot a bit.
Well, they did. Oh.
Oh, did I win the tug of war? Oh dear.
Klepto above comedy. Kidney stone.
Oh, that's so cool. So, this one kid saved up his allowance, bought lunch for all the police officers in a local sheriff's department, and so they drove every police vehicle past his house with every police dog and every police officer as an entire squad with the sirens blaring and all waving at him to say thank you. Isn't that cool?
Yeah,
Although
is
his
actually.
neighbors are having a shit time because listen, this is what they had to hear. Just like 20 police vehicles coming through. Oh, it looks so funny though.
Oh, I just got a really important code then. I needed that. You know I can explore the whole of downstairs now because there's no more guards walking around.
Anomaly
Oh,
detected.
it's even better. They gave him like one of those, you know, mini cars for kids with actual sirens on it.
Okay. So that's another one.
I'll be back. I just need to go beat my dog in a game of tug of war. I'll be back.
Uh-oh, that's a security rating of 4. This is going to be tough.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Oh, fuck off. I wasted a worm for nothing.
Palisade Bank.
No, I should have known better.
What do you feel the Human Restoration Act will achieve if it is passed?
When? Ah. It's a pleasure to speak.
Visual on primary.
These social justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture. The Hog incident threw everything off the rails. Since then, the rift between augmented and natural has gotten so wide, so deep, it's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout, a temporary separation of the classes, so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
So the sentiment of subjugation is false then, Doctor?
Unequivocally false.
Oh, Commander, you there? Commander.
Schedule update. The revised video tutorial on augmented combatants will be screened continuously tomorrow, every hour in Screening Room A. It is open to all Targo employees.
Wow, look at all the lockers I got crafting parts.
Please be advised. The exercise room will be closed for maintenance until the end of the month.
Bloody, how many lockers are there?
Please be advised. Range 5 will be closed for maintenance for the next 24 hours.
Look at this, I'm opening all these bloody cabinets, these lockers, and there's hundreds of them, man. I can't believe all the shit I'm picking up as well. Because I managed to get all the guards in there after all. Look at that, look at that hacking site, look at all this. Look at all these ones I've opened. Look at all those ones, these ones.
Yeah, or just grab everything you need,
all
grab
the wall
everything
there,
that's
look at that,
more
look at that, look at
valuable
that, all
in the
these
inventory.
ones. Look, I haven't even opened these ones yet. Or this side, look, I've still got 2 sides to go.
I wonder if it spells funny words after you're done.
No, it's just alphabetical order, J-O.
I know, but I wonder if it spells funny words after you're done. You never know what Easter eggs they've added to this, DJ. Stop trying to pick up the alcohol, you just don't need it. In fact, I would advise kicking all the alcohol out of your inventory and picking up more important things.
Oh, look, if you insist.
I didn't insist, I advised. There's a difference. There's a drink, though. Old man's prestige, there we go. Kicking it back like Nina Berra.
Did you see how many drinks I just had then?
Yes.
But I can still see what I'm doing.
Too many to drive.
Put on the old man slippers while you're fetching my drink, son.
Who wrote that?
An old friend of mine.
Berra. Of course it was him.
No, he wouldn't write that.
Yes, he would. I've read it.
Oh, I got a praxis kit. Okay, that was good. I've been using a few. Oh, concussion grenade. They're really good for stunning people in a room if you want to punch them all out. You know about concussion grenades. Almost there. All the time I've had to spend doing this, man. This took me about 7-8 minutes to do. I have to exit now. Got to go down another floor. Look at these lockers on here, bro. That's just absurd. Look at that.
Yeah, but who cares? They were all full of loot and you got it all. That's what matters.
In fact,
Any
before
Praxis kits, by the way?
I only picked out one.
Yeah, still worth it.
It's just alcohol here.
It's called Die Tiger beer. That's awful.
They got some funny brands in here, don't they?
Yeah, well, Die Tiger is a little insensitive, considering the Bengal tiger's extinction and all that. Tiger beer was made in honor of the tiger.
Sorry. This Commander. So they tried to devise a language to speak during combat situations so that the people they're fighting, if they hear it, they don't know what they're talking about. Actually, you know what? With all that booty that I found, the last thing I'd want to do, we'd have to fucking redo all that. Because that would be dangerous. Has become an animal activist.
General message. We apologize for the copy machine being offline. We hope to have it fully tomorrow.
There's no guards around here, so I should be able to raid this place.
That will prevent deadly outbreaks from occurring at all. This is Eliza Casella.
And then I should be able to go downstairs.
Lol. There's little baby dogs trying to attack the big police dog while they're all trying to hold him back.
Please be advised. Range 5 will be closed for maintenance for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, this is what I needed. Yeah, that way I can just hack into it without screwing around. Yeah, look at that. Capture 45%, 30%, that's better.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, I can deactivate the cameras. Oh, Commander, you still there?
No, I'm taking a sabbatical from the microphone.
Oh, okay. That's a shame.
Of course I'm still here.
Actually, that was an important panel to hack into because I just deactivated all the security around here. Oh wow, now I can roam around freely. Oh, you beauty. Oh, you beauty. This will make my life a lot easier. All that's deactivated too, so now I can punch out those guys down there. So is that all the terminals activated? No, there's one more over here. I should fortify those though, because it's madness not to do it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Got 200 credits.
What up?
Hey, Kush.
Well, was that a big ass waste of time or what?
Well, how did it go?
Types of choked when she gets home. It's gonna be great. Whole thing was like her washer apparently wasn't wringing shit out like on the spin cycle or whatever. So Easy Home, which is what she bought it through, decided to get these guys to come over and look at it, and they say everything is fine, and she's not gonna think everything is fine, and I'm gonna be the fucking middleman, so that's gonna be awesome. And on top of that, she was like, oh, make sure they hook up my dryer properly, and I was like, oh, her dryer's apparently not hooked up properly. Oh, well, we don't deal with that. Cool. I have a funny feeling she's gonna send that shit right back to them.
Yeah. I reckon it's going to be a case of when she gets home, it's going to be like, why didn't you say this? Why didn't you do that?
No, honestly, my aunt's pretty reasonable with me. Partially because she knows that she knows who I am. You know, she knows my temper, she knows my not give a fuck status, and like when it comes down to it, I was there when I was supposed to be, doing what I was supposed to do, telling him what I was supposed to tell him. I'm not a fucking technician. I can't make him do what you want me to make him do when I don't even know what the fuck you really want me to make him do. Anyways. I'm sure she's gonna be pissed, but it shouldn't be at me.
It's amazing how they leave a lot of antivirus software lying around in this place. Look at that, more antivirus software. I'll just leave that on my desk at work for everyone to see.
Well, and on top of that, my aunt is aware too that between my fucking girlfriend, the job situation, and my dad being in really bad shape, I'm not really in any fucking mood to be bitched at. It's not going to end well for anybody that tries.
I'm just waiting till Deus Ex starts incorporating dildos in desk drawers.
That's fair enough, Kush.
The Deus Ex Saints Row crossover.
Nah, I reckon Deus Ex could just pull it off. They just need to do it in the right place.
No, it'd just be like one of those, like, it'd be like a Saints Row Easter egg, you know what I mean? You could get a dildo baseball bat and run around the game just beating people to death with it. With your super strength, your super augmented strength.
I didn't realise there was... Oh, there's two
And then
of
you
them.
could really have like a zombie, well, you know, human fucking golf thing. Da 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 ping. And with the super strength and the dildo bat, man, you'd send them flying like 600 feet.
Yeah.
Ooh, invisibility? Oh, you don't have... Do you have it?
Yep, I just used it then.
Yeah,
Are you watching my stream, are you?
Yeah, I figured I'd take a peek.
Yeah, the stream's behind.
Only problem is that my battery doesn't last very long. Even though I charged it up.
Make sure you save it up before your girlfriends come over.
Hmm?
DJ's battery.
Oh. You should be able to hit him from there. Ooh.
Knocked down. Possible 90.
I see there's two of them.
Now if there's a third person on me, I'm in trouble. No, got away with it. I'm so proud of myself.
Damn, that guy's neck though.
Okay.
You may have only just knocked him out, but if he hit that kitchen...
DJ's working his way down the corridor.
Dude,
he's taking a
the one
sharp
thing you
left.
don't really,
He's lining up with the
like-
door. He shoots. He scores. Yeah. Sorry, actually, I
See,
should.
the thing that would be really bad about that one would be depending on like if he saw his buddy go down, he was like, "What the?" and was in the middle of the as the fucking, you know, the wrist came up on the bottom of his jaw, I'd bite his fucking tongue off, and then he would die.
Must you be so
Not to
correct?
mention, even in the event that his teeth or his tongue wasn't in the way, his teeth would probably shatter. Like, imagine the dental bill after getting uppercutted like that to the jaw. From a hand that's made of metal, legit.
What if your jaw's made of metal?
Still not as bad as, like, smashing your teeth together with a metal fucking thing below. And, I mean, your arm is literally a piston, like, a hydraulic system is in your fucking arm.
Okay, but it's designed to act more natural, like more human. It's hard, but it's designed to act like an arm, not like a piston.
No, it's designed to look like an arm. You have military-grade fucking upgrades in your system. Like, you're augmented to be military class, not fucking civilian class. I could see your point if it was civilian-style augments, but yeah, no. Like, the shit that they put in you was top-tier, like, top-secret, top-of-the-line military hardware. It would be catastrophic when you hit people.
My dick is military hardware.
That's why it's flexible and carbon fiber, right?
Durasteel.
Oh yeah, we just leave all of our motherboards in a fucking case with no fucking electrostatic coating on it or anything. Fuck, watching you drink beer just reminds me of how much of an alcoholic I made my character.
I told DJ that he needed to drink more stuff because his inventory was too full of alcohol. and he had
Well, he's trying
like
to pick
I
something
think
up, but I would
he
say
had something
get
like
rid of your
100
loud
lockers
pistol.
to go
You got
through.
a loud and a fucking silent pistol. Unless the silent pistol's like a trank pistol or something.
Which one was it? Was it this one? No, there was another one. Wasn't there one for the... No, it's not that one. Was the remote hacking? Which was the ability that I'm thinking of?
Remote hacking? It's that one right there.
No, it wasn't that. It was something else. I can't remember what it was called.
Describe it? Looking for the taser knocks? So you can zap people from afar?
I can't remember what it's called.
Describe it. I can probably tell you what it's called.
How would you explain it? It gives you more room on your on the
inventory.
Yeah, that's it. Like it frees more.
I think that's in your arms actually, like your primary arms.
Oh, there it is.
Beside the pistol one, yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
This is such a random act of kindness for a cop to do. So a guy, he pulls over a uni student who's late for his own graduation and helps him tie his tie. After he was speeding.
Right up to the neck, or... No, just kidding.
No, like literally, like man to man, shoulder to shoulder.
Little does the fucking uni student know that he's under investigation for drug fucking dealing, and that was the wire that he just tapped into.
I was sort of thinking along the lines of that, actually.
You never know.
Oh, if it was the US. If it was the US.
No, it is the US.
Oh. Oh yeah.
That's why I'm so surprised. You just let him go, he's like, yeah, don't worry about speeding.
Must be fresh off the fucking bus, essentially.
Oh wow, I might end up capturing all the nodes. Oh, look at that, and he didn't detect it.
You could have, just so you know, or to remind you, you can capture more than one node at a time.
Look at this, I'm
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Push, I think we've tried pointing that out like 1,000 times. It's not getting through.
Well, no, because he started doing it near the end of his game before, but it's been a while since he played.
I'd rather watch him
Access granted.
suffer.
Wow, 300
Yeah, you
XP.
can't capture the antivirus on that one for sure.
I enjoyed that one, that was a massacre. I do not regret coming back to this game.
Still trying to remember exactly what this one was about, this DLC. This isn't the jail one, and I don't think this is the Palisade Bank one.
The way they animate police lights on these cars just makes me wonder why we can't have more animations on real life cars, like just everyday consumer cars.
Oh, you
I know
can.
they're
Some,
real life,
there's a couple of cars now where you can like I think there's one that's like a Toyota or a Nissan, and like the paint job is like a digital display. You can have memes on it. You You can like take a picture and then slide it through from your phone to your car, and it'll display the picture on your car. Although with that comes the inherent danger of that's a wireless computer that somebody could hack into, and people can be
Put a
rather
dick on
vulgar
your
anyways.
car.
Yeah, porno or some shit like that when you're driving
Exactly.
down the street and you don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
Or like me and my brother were looking at
Well, you
them
do
and shit
know
like
it, but you
that.
don't
And
care.
he was like, "Oh yeah, I could see them putting porno." I was like, "Man, I could see somebody putting some spicy fucking memes, dude. Some really bad ones. Like my all-time favorite one with the Twin Towers and the fucking these blaster points too accurate for sand people." And old Ben saying it, like, my god, that one is by far the best one. But if you were to drive around with that meme on your car, oh, and you stopped. That would almost be like a good April Fool's fucking prank, but you lead them to some place that's like for a 9/11 charity or something, you know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Get everybody right pissed off at you and then stop at the charity and be like, ah, now that I've got you all here, how about we donate? It was for a good cause.
Very disturbing.
I'm gonna have to shower, I'll be back.
Yeah, I can see why you'd have to shower after that comment. He feels dirty now, he's got to do something about it.
I'm in the IT room. Actually, what I'll do is I'll
Maybe
hack
you are
it.
in Palisades Bank. I don't remember.
I'm going to hack this control panel, and then I'm going to go and quickly scoff down some cornflakes before I continue. But I wanted to go into this room so I'm in there nice and safe. Lucky upgrade, it said the detection is less likely. But, oh, look at that, that's a 5. I can't bypass it. Oh.
No, but if you take the upper path to the ones and shit like that, you
Yeah,
would
but
be
then
able to fortify everything before you start hitting the 4s and 5s and have the higher chance of being detected. At that point in time, even if
hoping it
you
doesn't
are
backfire.
detected, you know what I mean? You have a nice solid defense.
Anomaly detected.
And on top of that, it'll slow the
Trace
antivirus
program
from getting to the
initiated.
files that you're trying to invade and buffing them up, right?
No, that didn't work.
Access denied.
It was close. As soon as you grab that one in front of the antivirus, you gotta fortify everything in behind.
On the bright side, there's no guards around here because I knocked them all out.
Yeah. The other thing, if you back out before the trace is complete, you can start the hack again with no consequences.
Yeah, I tend to forget that sometimes, that I can get away with that. Alright. I'll have to remember to do that again. Actually, thanks for reminding me.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Get that data core 2 at the number 2 below the 4. So
I
you
was
get
going
the stuff.
to, but I'm running out of time.
Access granted.
Remember, you can hack multiple things, though.
I know, but
yeah, fair enough.
just the time was a bit brutal. But at least I'm in here, so now I can shut this. So I'm in the heart of the server room. Oh, Praxis kit, yes! At least I replaced one of the ones I used. 89 Ebro. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, how cool.
Ah, Ninevera, but what's his IP address?
But you know what, that's the perfect thing to have a look at. I'm having my breakfast. Is there anything else in here apart from this hologram? I think I'll just have my cornflakes. It'll only take me a couple of minutes, gentlemen.
Come on. Until you do something with the IP address, it's still technically well, it's not really ethical, I guess, but it's still in the neutral category. You're not doing anything harmful.
Oh, the good old sound of cornflakes.
So actually, out of curiosity, DJ, you guys have the chip cards, don't you?
Chip
The
cards?
ones where you can like walk up and tap and pay for your shit.
Yep. Yeah, that technology's starting to spread here slowly. But
Yeah,
I mean,
here it's a bit of a problem. To actually have that feature removed, I have to pay extra.
Well, some people embrace that technology so much, Kush, that they actually have the little chip inserted into their thumb. So they just scan their thumb
Oh,
instead.
it's all good, Nine. I mean, granted, I'm like a retired hacker. I used to do shit on fucking XP, so I'm out of the loop now, but man, the shit I used to do. Actually, I gotta say, the memes virus looks like a retooled fucking virus that I had a bit of a hand in back in the day. I used to, it was like, it wouldn't do the meme thing, but it would do the same sort of thing to your computer, and depending on how you had it set up, you would obviously have like a safe mode and like what did they call it? A virtual machine, essentially, on your own machine, and then you'd kill your operating system, see how it affected the operating system, what you could do to prevent it, and then you'd go and repurpose it to be even more deadly. Ah, it's so good. But yeah, now the memes virus is what a lot of hackers are using to fuck up the scammer computer, so if that actually does have a little bit of my hand in it, I'm proud. My baby grew up into a deadly bastard. Oh, it was good. Although I gotta say, I miss the exclusiveness of the darknet too, because I don't even use that shit anymore. It's gotten too mainstream. Although, I gotta say, we're probably both from a period of time where if you had Linux, you had to do the, there was no graphical user interface, everything was code. Like, it was like 2-3 years ago, somebody mentioned that they had Linux with graphical user interface, and I was like, wait, what? They do that now? Are you fucking kidding me? You lucky bitch. Like, seriously. I remember having to struggle with that shit. You had to learn a whole nother language to make that bitch work, and no, you just get it like fucking Windows.
You guys, your messages.
Oh, man. And while you were learning that language, you were going through dial-up, so every page that loaded that you wanted to read took 2.5 fucking minutes. It's like Australian internet now. Yeah. I had a jealousy moment and I got really pissed.
Your messages, German turtle, for goodness sakes. Of me. You idiot.
Actually, GT, I didn't partake in this one because I felt it was a little too risky, but a couple of the people that I rolled with, back when the banks still had their own local servers and they weren't just everything like on a supercomputer and shit, It was like depending on the bank and how big it was, you would have every 2 weeks to a month, they'd go through like a cookies cleaning session, and their servers would start getting refreshed and shit, and they would archive the transactions. And what the program that these guys had did they would throw in a couple of transactions right before they got erased, and they made a lot of fucking money off of the banks out of that shit. Holy fuck.
Well, of course, the banks are not very popular in Australia at the moment, mate.
Oh yeah, I didn't have any sympathy for the banks, but I know that the banks are powerful as fuck, and I didn't want that type of shit coming down on me.
The bloody forging customer signatures and that, getting to take out loans they shouldn't have taken, paying commissions to people to do dodgy shit to sell products to customers that basically bankrupted them. Actually, they didn't understand didn't understand the risks that were involved. Just a disgrace. And then they quietly pay out hundreds of millions of dollars of compensation, like just quietly, to try and cover it up. That's just a disgrace, man. Bunch of bastards. As if they don't make enough money, and then they've got to go prey on people that can't afford to lose that sort of money, you know? It's... Oh, well, what do you expect? I must admit, it wasn't as bad as the United States, the subprime, but... yeah.
Oh, I'll point out, too, as for the power bill, if you know what you're doing and shit, and you can break through the fucking power network software and shit, you could basically, like, blacklist your house. They'd never send you a bill again. They wouldn't even know they were sending you power.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's essentially what the governments do. That's why, like, Russia, America, I'm sure Australia and Canada as well, especially, well, I know for a fact Canada has it and shit like that, but the government gets, you know, various government facilities hooked up to the power and shit like that, and then they blacklist it off of the fucking power grid. So it's always powered, it always has that power and the emergency backup powers and shit like that, but they never pay a bill.
Okay. I wouldn't mind something like that, because otherwise my power bill keeps going up every 3 months, man. It's bloody ridiculous. I feel sorry for people that have air conditioning and 3 fridges in the house and 2 kids to fucking, you know, the power bills must be astronomical. You're looking at like $2,000 a quarter. It's a lot of money, man.
Yeah, see,
Australia exports all this fucking coal and gas overseas, but we're not self-sufficient, you know? We have to bloody pay top dollar for it, and yet we're exporting heaps of it overseas. We're supposed to be absolutely fucking oceans of coal underneath Australia, and yet we have power shortages here. We've got all this liquid gas and all that, and yet it all goes overseas. It's all exported overseas, and they have shortages here, even to the point where some of the industries are complaining. Of course, when they start complaining, then that's when the government starts to listen, but not when it's affecting people. Couldn't give a shit. Anyway.
Oh yeah, back to the whole, the tappable bank cards. If you have one of those, you should, like, look online and try and find yourself a proper wallet to stick that shit in. Because not only can some random person walking down the street with a powerful reader pick up all the data from the card and be able to use it wherever the fuck they want, but on top of that, there was a really well-known hacker who made a wireless cracking gun, and what he, like, it looked like a sniper rifle, and it was a really high-powered IR sensor, and he would shoot it in a direction, and up to a kilometer he could get your wireless password and log into your wireless network and shit like that. And with just a small amount of repurposing, he could do the exact same thing for those credit cards, or those bank cards. And he could sit from a very long distance with essentially a toy sniper rifle pointed at the back of people's pockets and pick up all their fucking information off of it and just walk around and buy shit off of it.
Oh, what a prick. That's even worse than what those people used to do, where they used to hang around next to an ATM, so as you was using the ATM, they used to be able to scan your card. What assholes. So they can even scan out of your pocket. What pricks.
Well, and with the gun one, they can do it from a distance that you don't even know they're looking at you. It's fucking crazy how unsecure a lot of shit is. And like for me, if I want to have it disabled on my card, I have to pay $35. And I don't get a card that doesn't have it, they just quote-unquote disable the feature, which means that when I tap, it'll just say transaction denied. But it still picks up that fucking ticket.
Where the fuck am I? Ooh.
So yeah, as soon as I get this job, well, not as soon, but pretty close to as soon as I get this job and I start pulling in good money, I'm going to be getting one of those proper fucking wallets. Because that way, if he tries to scan my pocket, it ain't going to come up fuck all.
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
Oh wow, look at this. Holy shit, there's heaps of crap in here. Oh wow. Another hollow site. I wonder if I can destroy those robots. We can't do a takedown, and I know that for a fact.
I think if you have the EMP grenade, you can disable them for a bit. Or if you find the computer that they're assigned to, you should be able to shut them down or turn them against the enemies.
There was a terminal over there that I could hack, but I don't know what it did.
If it's just a regular terminal, it probably won't have anything to do with the robots. It's almost guaranteedly going to be a security terminal.
But there's one in here. This room here, I didn't notice it was behind me. Look at that. Did I hack this one? No, I didn't read these.
I don't know if you came from up higher or whatever, but it wouldn't be unreasonable that taking the high ground would help you get around those fuckers.
I should be able to sneak behind there, and that way, once he turns around. Yeah, that's it.
Heard something. We'll report. Got the folks coming. Going to see what that was.
Oh wow. Am I where I'm supposed to be? Oh, I've just done a takedown on someone. I love the mechanism for dragging people around. Managed to knock him out.
You would have loved going in Farcry New Vegas, or not, sorry, Farcry, Fallout New Vegas then. You could pick them up from, like, the torso, the head, the arm, the leg, the pelvis, whatever you wanted. And then you could move them around, throw them, roast them on a fire and shit like that.
Did you see what I just did then?
Yeah, so that. Oh, you didn't have the Icarus system. That's unfortunate. You have a couple of Praxis kits, though. You could upgrade your jumping height.
Fallout? No, I haven't.
But yeah, no, Fallout, you, even on top of that, like, if you blew people up, their body parts would go flying all over the place, and, like, you could pick up their legs and chuck them at people and shit. You could do all types of fucking weird shit.
What, Nine Emperor? What, you reckon I'd get?
10 subscribers in one stream when playing that. There's still a bit of attention on Fallout 4, but I think a heavily modded Fallout New Vegas on PC would get you more attention. Because as it stands, like, Fallout 4 is a good game, it really is, but
I think
Bethesda wasn't the
out.
one that made Fallout New Vegas, Obsidian was, and Obsidian is like, I've gotten to the point where I call Obsidian Midas because every game that they make, any game that they touch turns into fucking gold status. It is so good. The next one? Yeah, well, I think the next one's still going to be a bit away. And I still hope that Bethesda eventually gets the fucking picture and lets Obsidian make the next one. Although the attention to detail that went into Fallout 4 was really nice.
Yes, I agree with that.
Well, like all the different computer terminals and shit like that were all independently designed and artistry and shit like that. They didn't just copy and paste. At least in the base game. I'm not sure how true to point that they held up with that in the DLCs and shit. But even just like the DLCs for Fallout New Vegas were better than any other. I mean, honestly, Big Mountain, if they would have expanded Big Mountain, I would have bought that as almost a separate fucking Fallout game. That DLC was that fucking good. And I will point out for you, DJ, if you ever do play Fallout New Vegas, when you're, like, level 25, I think, is when they recommend, like, what recommended level is, go to Big Mountain as soon as you can, because A, the storyline is fucking hilarious. Whole bunch of heads in jars that are scientists, and they basically lost their mind since the end of the world, and one of them is convinced that you have penises on your feet. They think your toes are little penises. It's fucking hilarious. Anyways, at the end of it, you get basically the best player home there is. And you can teleport to it and back to the main Fallout world with a little teleport button. And, oh, it's so good, dude. So fucking good. And the mods, like, the amount of mods that came out for Fallout New Vegas equate to about, like, 50 or 75 pages on the Fallout Nexus.
Oh, fuck off. Sorry,
at
not
like
you.
100 and something. Oh, it's all good. But yeah, it's at like 100 and something mods per page and
We're in
like
the wrong
fucking
way.
50 pages of it, dude. You could change that game entirely.
Lost primary. Wide search underway.
Some of the best modding teams came together and made Fallout Brazil too, so you could do a total conversion mod.
Lost primary. Confirm. Primary is solo. Ready at exit.
Think I saw something.
Crazy ass bitch pack?
Hurry back.
Thing like giant ant creatures and huge robots with war, etc. Nice! Some of the mutant creatures were explained in the previous Fallouts, but yeah. Like the super mutants have a really fucked up past. You almost feel sorry for the super mutants once you figure out how they like came into being and shit. I believe he's having a shower.
He's scrubbing his shell.
Well, he's probably done scrubbing his shell by now, and he's onto the turtle wax.
Quick. So let's have it, Jensen. Who's our bomber, and how
See
the hell
that-
is Tarvos
You
involved?
see, I managed to get out of that situation. I just ran through everything.
Yeah, just booked it
Her
for
husband was
everybody.
recently recruited into
Fuck your
ARC.
bullets!
He's the one
I
who
just
carried
knocked
out the
one
bomb.
out and then just ran.
Probably just a pawn in all this. Someone who was easy to influence. Anyway, the lieutenant corrupted the footage to protect his sister from any backlash.
Great work, Jensen. You get into trouble? There are reports of a break-in at Tarvos.
There's a reason they call Tarvos the best private security company in the world.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
Mm.
You were kind of a military character in the last one, like you were a retired army, which is why when you went to the flying ship with all the robots on it, they recognized you. They're like, oh,
What, and that's
Private,
it?
nice to see some other one from the military, and blah blah blah.
What, you mean that's it? It's finished?
I told you they're short, Deej.
Did I do everything I was supposed to do?
Yeah, probably.
Was
I
I
didn't see the first like 2.5 hours, but they're really like the DLCs are quite short.
But was
The
I supposed
prison
to...
one is probably one of the best because there is a pretty drastic difference in how you can play it. You can also, like, if you want to give yourself more of a challenge, because chronologically it comes before you have your experimental augmentations, you can play the game without the experimental mods. Like, play that fucking level without them. And it is much more extreme if you do it that way. Like, the hacking hand is pretty fucking handy. But the other kind of slightly disappointing thing is that you can't do a new game plus with the DLCs. So you can't like play it again and do like an evil playthrough where you go through and just kill everybody, but have all those praxis kits that you grabbed from the first playthrough carry over. In the main story you can, in the DLCs you can't.
I'm a bit confused too, because I didn't see any, Oh, so that particular one didn't have any trophies associated with it. That's weird. So Systems Rift did, and a Criminal Past, but the one I played was Desperate Measures.
Yeah.
So for some reason,
Nice work with the train, Shang, but we got another
for some
problem. A bomb scare.
for some reason,
Can't get
Desperate
into Tarvos
Measures
until it's resolved.
didn't have any trophies. Only Systems Rift and the Criminal Past. I'll just double check, but I'm pretty sure. Because that's the other thing that threw me off when it was finished. It didn't even have a trophy to say you finished doing it. No, it doesn't have any. It's only Breach, Picus, yeah, System Rift. Okay.
No defenses?
Yeah.
On the other hand, I think the criminal one will be the one that you enjoy. Not because you're a criminal or anything, but just because it's a really interesting storyline and it's a lot more challenging.
Kush, I'm just going to end my stream now. Just give me 1 sec. Alright, 9 Ebra and everybody else watching. Well, that's it for that particular DLC. I'll be playing the other DLC in a couple of days' time. Tonight they're going to do a new patch for Battlefront 2 with the mode, with the Ewoks. And they may be fixing a couple other things, as apparently you might even be able to spend the credits at crafting parts. I'll probably be playing Battlefront 2 tonight. Later this morning will be a toss-up between Trackmania and Far Cry 5. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and until then,